Welcome back to finals. This year's Global Time Attack season saw a new track, a canceled East Coast event, and good old road Atlanta. Now we're back where it all started at Buttonwillow Raceway, where records are bound to fall with every year of attack. You never know, a pandemic hit with over 60 cars rolling in, and the level of competition even without international teams continuing to raise the bar. Let's take a look at how the weekend went down.
My name is David Hodgson. We're out here at Global Time Attack Finals. I drive the 422 SP Engineering GTR. I got Will from WR Technica doing all the chassis development with me, and we're fighting to get a 140, trying to get this fastest time out of this car. We're going to put some new tires and go for it tomorrow morning, but sitting on a 141 right now, and you know, some tough competition, but we're ready to go.
Hey guys, Ferris here with the number 72 Car Optics Racing Corvette. We're here at GTA Finals at Buttonwillow, and we made the long haul from Dallas. It's a track I've wanted to run at for years. I grew up around here, my father raced here, so I figured I'd bring the car out and see what we could do. So far, the track's been pretty challenging to learn. There's a lot of different tricks and different areas that you can find a lot of time. Every time I go out, I seem to find a second or a second and a half consistently. So hopefully we can keep chopping away at the time. New since Super Lap Battle, we have the Garrett turbos on the car. We actually won that with Global Time Attack. So thank you, Global Time Attack, for the turbos. And so with that, the car's been, I guess, extremely competitive this year. We ran a lot with Grid Life, Optima, and now we're here with Global to finish out the year. Hopefully we can walk away with the win and see what happens.
Also ahead in limited class was Amir along with teammate Ryan Castro on the Motorsports Hardware M3. Amir was pulling double duty and driving his boosted K-swapped NSX in street class with Jackie Ding and Sean Kretzbach right behind him.
So it's been a super solid day so far. We broke our Buttonwillow curse last year. We were on track to beat the record, and then a Miata set on fire, and then we blew up the transmission in the next session. So we didn't do what we wanted to do last year. This year, things kind of worked out, the stars aligned. We did a 46.4 in the first session. Went out in the last session and did a 46.0, so we're about 2.2 seconds faster than the old record. Hoping to do 45s tomorrow. Seeing if things kind of work together. The car definitely has it in it. Hopefully I do as well. But from Road Atlanta, we learned a lot about the car. We went out there and unfortunately we did not take the win, which is obviously what we're going for all the time. Wins and records in Time Attack. The record's what really matters. So we beat the old record, but Jackie set a super flying new record. And while we were there, we learned what deficiencies the car had. So after Road Atlanta, we learned a lot about what was wrong with the car. We knew what the strengths were and what the weaknesses were. And most of the tracks that we had been testing at didn't really show the weaknesses. They were kind of there, but Road Atlanta really showed how weak those areas were. So we came back afterwards, we improved them, and the car seems to be much happier everywhere and a lot happier at this track. We tested and we'd only done a 49 on old tires and crazy traffic, so we didn't know what the car would do here despite this being our home track. So we're really happy with the results that we had. We're really going to shoot hard for a 45 tomorrow. When we started the build, again, that was our goal. And if we do that, it'll be a great weekend. But overall, really, really good with this car. Great with the LS-M3, the Motorsport Hardware M3. We're in P2 there, and I think we definitely have a little bit more in the car. So we're going to do our best and try to go faster tomorrow.
My name is Damian Tuchanishki. I'm the driver of the Renault Racing Development Impreza. We're at day 2 of Global Time Attack Finals at Buttonwillow Raceway, and this is the weather that we got this morning. Unfortunately, the fog's not ideal for us, and we can't see much, can't even see some of the corners right now. Hopefully in the next hour or so it starts picking up, and then we can go out and lay some fast times. Since last year, we've done quite a few improvements of the car. Last year we struggled a little bit. We had, unfortunately, an engine failure. This year we've done a lot of testing. The car is running good. We've actually switched over to Haltech ECU, which allows us to control a lot more things. The car is running phenomenal. Yesterday we were running on low boost. Today we're going to crank up the boost and hope to reach our goals. If we can do a 145, that'd be great, but we'll see.
Hey, I'm Michael Essa, and I'm driving the CSF Radiators Evo 10 time attack car. This thing is it's kind of version 3 now. So it started out as a SEMA build, and then Ravi, the owner of CSF, took it over to the guys at Moto IQ. They did a lot of work to it, all of this aero stuff. Kojima developed all of this stuff, KW dampers that they feel really good. So the balance of the car is really good, but we're having a power steering problem now that basically took us out all day yesterday. We were trying to sort it out. Didn't even get a lap in. Basically went out, came right back into the pits, tried a bunch of different things, and we still haven't solved the problem. And we're just gonna try to go out there and get some laps in. They're not gonna be extremely fast laps, but we're gonna try to use this day as more of a development. We've only had one test day in the car so far, so to be able to go out there, just make some suspension changes, dial in the car, the aero, and see what we need to do to improve the car for the next event. You know, we've got a lot of goals with this car. We want to run Pikes Peak eventually, and do all the other time attack events in the U.S. And I think it's a really capable car. We just need some more testing time and a little more development to get this thing dialed in.
New for 2020 was the Yokohama Spec Tire program, as well as a pandemic that left international teams no choice but to sit this one out. Competition was still stacked at Buttonwillow. Even with Derek Boyd suffering a mechanical failure that would put him out for the weekend, the overall record set by Will Young back in 2018 was still up for grabs.
Hello everyone, we're here at Buttonwillow Raceway, last day, just before the last session. Car's broke this weekend, man. Unfortunately not fixed, unable to fix it. Struggling to pinpoint exactly the issue. We thought it was a issue with the actuator, and we've been playing with that, but it seems more like a programming slash calibration slash wiring, maybe some sort of issue. We're not completely able to figure it out. We swapped parts. We've been doing everything we could for the last 2 days trying to get this working. Unfortunately, all weekend we only turned one lap. Banker on old tires and low boost, car ran a 47.8. Fast enough to beat the previous rear-wheel drive record and the overall record, but then there's a mirror. Hate that guy. But yeah, it's been a good weekend up until that point, and then everything else has been trying. Tried our best to fix it, unable to. We're gonna go out for the last session just as to show while we were here. So yes, it's just a little sad to try and end the year on this sort of a note, but we're gonna see if we can pray to God and hold on to the podium, but it's not bad.
Hey guys, day 2, out here at Buttonwillow, trying to chase some times that are incredibly fast. I don't know how Pro Awesome and those guys ran 42s back in the day. I've been trying my absolute hardest to catch them. I don't think it's gonna happen this weekend. My tires are pretty burnt out, but I hate giving excuses. You know, I'm trying my best. Hopefully I can catch them. I just ran a 44.2, which I believe now is the new limited rear-wheel drive record. But you know, I don't think a 42 is in the weekend. I wish it would be, but I definitely think a 43 is capable. But hats off to everyone who's ran here. This track is amazing. It's extremely challenging, and I can't wait to come back next year.
So yeah, we came out Saturday after testing Friday and knew that we would have a competitive car. You know, the original goal was just, you know, sub 140. Came out Saturday morning with some older tires, did a 40.5, but unluckily we had some transponder issues and it didn't count. Went out next session, did a 141 flat, you know, still with the old tires. And you know, we're looking at the data, we knew we had a good time, but we're gonna save it for Sunday, put fresh tires on, go out Sunday morning and give it our all. Data showed we could possibly do 137s, but you know, honestly, I didn't think we'd be even close to that. I would have been happy with a 39.9. My goal for so long, for so many people, is to go that sub 140. And you know, Sunday morning it's foggy, we're waiting for it to clear up, got the tire warmers on, and you know, the team decided we got to go out first lap, send it, fresh tires, and you know, we went out, and I came through the finish line after a hot lap and saw that 37.7 on my dash, and I mean, I was so excited, I was blown away. It was way beyond what my goals were or what I thought this car can do. There's still a bunch of potential in this car, and even looking at our data, we still had a lot of time left on the table. Just really excited about the future of Global Time Attack, this car, the team, WR Technica. These guys we gained 5 seconds without changing much in this car. It's just set up, them teaching me where and when I'm losing time, and just improving everything day to day and keep testing.
All right, guys. Hey, so first of all, thank you so much for coming out to the GTA Finals. Jackie, third place at 147.839. Second place, guys. This is also a new street all-wheel drive record. We have Mr. RS Motors with a 146.071, Sean Kresbeck and his Lancer Evo 9. First place, guys, with a 144.768. First street car to even get close to this time. Mr. Amir Bentatown is
Ferris
on a time attack tour. He's going everywhere and winning things. He pisses off the competition, guys. Ferris cartoon. Congratulations. This team naturally aspirated Dodge Viper, Mr. Cable Rosenberg. Chevy Corvette FRC. We have Mr. Sean Cable. First place out of 137.761, all-wheel drive record, 4/10 off overall. Mr. David Hackma and Will Watson.